YouTube, what? It's Big Tim 208. Thanks for watching the channel. I got a Forester that's actually open, so we're gonna delve into it a little bit here. There's the new headlight design for those of you that were curious about it. The new fog light design, a little bit of copper accent there. Again, this one still has all the original plastics on it. This is the black one. The white one, I just did the short on, is locked up, so we're going to get to take a peek at this. There's some of the new graphics that are on the back wheel wells. Some new graphics here on the plastic. Some of the differences compared to the previous generation. On the inside, we've got this nice soft touch material here. Really big fan of that. It's brown. It's soft here as well. This is a little more firm. It's more like a molded plastic with a squishiness to it, and this is like a molded plastic as well. Kind of wish they had taken some of that Impreza design and put some of that this same textured material here on the door paneling, but that's okay, it'll be fine. Here by this vent, you've got some more molded plastic, and it's got a nice feel to it as well. Some stitching, which if you ask me with plastic is completely unnecessary, but nonetheless, you've got the wireless charging port. This plastic, which this is going to be taken off anyway, so we'll just have a peek. It's still that same style piano plastic, so it's going to get scratched up over time. It's just the nature of what Subaru likes to use. On the inside door paneling here, you've got some more designs. I found one of the Easter eggs, the bird there, and there's the bird there. It's adopted the same steering wheel controls that the Impreza has now, which is nice. No more of that little toggle switch that used to be here. You can tell in the sport model there's no heated steering wheel, so no heated steering wheel controls there. You do have the paddle shifters with the manual shift mode here when you go and drive. And we've adopted the nice big 11.6-inch touchscreen display, which until the most recent update I had, I would have called it a little bit glitchy. That recent update did help to improve things quite a bit. Spacious glove box, that hasn't changed really any. And same here with this side glove box as well. A little bit of a textured look to the cargo spot there, I guess you could call that. Maybe a good place to put your phone, electronic parking brake. This will have the auto vehicle hold on the touchscreen, and it looks like we've also got our heated seats, and that'll be on the touchscreen as well. Seating material is the StarTech. And again, this car just got here, so it's a two-tone gray with the copper accents and this black, which does look kind of gray in the sunlight, but believe me when I tell you that it is black. Textured material here above the glove box, which again has a nice feel to it. Wouldn't want to hit my head on it, but if you're in an accident, I guess that's what's going to happen, right? Still have the sunglasses holder, which I wish I had in my Impreza, and simple one-button controls for the sunroof or moonroof, as it were. LED lighting, it looks like this is going to be LED lighting. Switch that to door. Maybe we'll get, nope, it's not been PDI'd yet or pre-delivery inspected, so it's still in basically the demo mode, so I can't really do a whole lot with it. You got some of that copper accent here on the steering wheel. You got the pour buttons here, that's what I call those, because there's missing features there probably, or there's just something not, you know, on the new model that goes in those two places, but I'm not quite sure what those buttons will be. When we get the other models, I'll go ahead and make sure to do a full review on those as well. Seats feel great. They feel pretty comfortable. And in case you're wondering, this is all protected material, so when it's, you know, being transported, that's what comes. This trim level is the Sport, and as you can see, it will be starting right around $37,000 for this one. All-weather floor mats and cargo area cover. Same thing, texture materials here. This is so that when you step up and need to use the roof rack, which is a flush mount roof rack now, you have a nice way to gain access to those crossbars should you install them. So back here you've got the 3.0 and the 2.4 USB ports. In the higher trim levels, those pour buttons that you see there, those will be heated seats, heated onboard for passenger on driver side and passenger on passenger side. Should still have a spare tire housed underneath here. Don't know what that is. We'll look at that. Yeah, spare tire and tool. We're back to getting a bag for the spare tire, which we hadn't had in the previous generation. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's something that's for the pre-delivery inspection that needs to be placed in. I don't know exactly what that is, but maybe we'll learn about that as time goes on. Still have the standard regular floor liners that come with recycled backing that grips very well to the carpet. And Subaru's attempt at all-weather floor liners, which again, I am not a big fan of, but nonetheless, they're there. You have the light on the trunk lid, and this one has a manual trunk, so no power lift gate in this particular trim level. Subaru badging is black. You have some copper accents down below, and here the Sport logo again is the copper. I'm glad that they chose to get rid of the yellow and go with the copper accents. I do think it looks sharp with the black. I do think it looks great with the white as well. I'm not so sure how well it's going to blend with some of the other colors. I do like that the Subaru logo is more flush and doesn't really protrude anymore. It doesn't have a whole lot of shape to it. It's just a nice flush logo. So EyeSight cameras now are flush on the glass, along with the third front pedestrian braking camera. So you have some additional safety technologies there. And you have the new wheel well shape. I'm not sure why we decided to go away from round, the same shape as your tire, but I'm sure that Subaru has some reasons for that. It does add to the side profile styling, gives it kind of that WRX or sporty feel, but to me it feels unnecessary. The new taillight design, it's not something that I'm entirely in love with, but I don't hate it. It just kind of is what it is. It's my humble opinion. It's not lost a lot of its Subaru DNA, but it certainly has lost some of that Subaru-ish feel and look to the vehicle. But you'll have to let me know in the comments whether you like or dislike the new Forester. Again, it's Big Tim 208. Thank you for watching. As these get unwrapped and I have the ability to drive them, I'll let you know if there's any steering or drive feel difference. I doubt that there will be, but we'll cover that in the future. Thanks for watching. Big Tim 208. What? Say what?